Hello, welcome back to Zero Escape 2, Virtue's Last Reward. So scary. Everything's so scary. Everyone's just turning on each other and it's just so frightening. The lead ball turned to ice and my legs began to tremble under its weight before they finally gave way and collapsed. They were dead. I could feel it the moment I looked at them, but I didn't want to believe it. They couldn't be dead. Perhaps they were just sleeping. The cool, limp feel of their skin under my shaking fingers dashed any hope I had left. I wrapped a trembling hand around the end of the bed and hauled myself up onto it. Even when I closed my eyes, I could still see them. My heart hammered away at my ribs, and my chest felt so tight I could barely breathe. I forced myself to take long, deep breaths. Finally, I opened my eyes.
視覚になってたんだな。
What?
モニタールームで見た監視カメラの映像のことだよ。リアルタイムの異質な映像に2人の姿は映ってなかっただろう。
Yeah. I guess the partition was in the way.
そのようだ。
They're handcuffed together.
ああ。一方のリングは四つ葉の左手首を拘束し、もう一方のリングは天明寺の右手首を締め付けている。それら2つのリングをつなぐ鎖はシンクの下のパイプの裏へ。
They would have been trapped here when the doors closed. Why?
見ろ。2人の手首に赤い傷跡が残っている。手錠を外そうともがいた後だ。
So you're saying it wasn't one of them and that did this?
多分そういうことだろう。
There's a cut on Tenmyouji's left hand. It looks like it's probably from a knife or something similar. Must have been deep.
服に付着している血液も出どころはこの傷口のようだ。他に目立った外傷はないしな。とはいえこれが致命傷とは思えん。死因はおそらく
The penalty. When the primary doors closed, they couldn't get to them. The needles in their bracelets activated, and...
ああ、間違いなさそうだ。 2人の左手首には注射痕がある。多分ハイメトリンを投与されて亡くなったのだろう。
Do you think that's why they were handcuffed to the sink?
さあ、どうだろう。そもそもクオークがいなければ2人は白の扉の先へは進めなかったはずだし、時間切れを狙った恋の殺人だとするなら、あえて2人を拘束する必要はなかったんじゃないか。
Yeah, you got a point. What's wrong?
言ったそばからすまないが、もしかしたら前言撤回ということになるかもしれん。
Did you find something?
これだ。
Oh. Phi bent down to pick something up and handed it to me. A cyan bracelet. This was Quark's.
BP も9になっているから、おそらく間違いないだろう。
What is Quark's bracelet doing here? Wait, no, hold on. If Quark's bracelet is here, then that means...
心臓が止まればその人の番号は外れるようになってるんだろうさ。
What happened? No, no, this can't be happening. Not Quark.
待て、落ち着けシグマ。バングルが外れているからといってクオークが死んでいるとは限らんだろうが。
But
これは絶望の底に刺した 一筋の巧妙だと考えるんだ。
Ray of Hope?
そうだ。もしもクオークがバングルをはめたままだったら、あいつは今頃天明寺や四つ葉と同じ運命をたどっていたはずだが、クオークのバングルはここにある。ここにあるということは、ハイメトリンの魔の手を逃れた可能性もあるということだ。
You mean the bracelet came off before the doors closed?
ああ。
That's impossible. Zero Jr. told us that they only come off when your heart stops or when you escape.
じゃあ外に出たのかもしれん。
Right, he's got 9 BP. Wait, so you're saying he escaped, then came back and left his bracelet here? No, that's impossible too. Zero Jr. said the number 9 door only opens once. Even if he was able to get outside, he couldn't come back in.
どうしてそんな風に悲観的に考える？実際にクオークが死んでいるところを見たわけじゃないだろう。前向きに考えるんだシグマ。現実とは我々が思い描いた通りに構築されていくものだ。
Really? So you're saying this is what we wanted to happen?
いい加減にしろ。クオークは絶対に生きてる。絶対に絶対にそう強く信じるんだ。あんな罪のない子供が殺されてたまるものか。
Oh, sad. I wanted to ask if she meant Clover and Tenmyouji weren't innocent and had deserved to die, but swallowed my words. Fighting wasn't going to help us. All I could do was hope that Phi was right. Perhaps Quark was still alive. What are you doing?
二人の体を調べてるんだ。まずは天明寺からな。
Why?
手がかりを見つけるために。
What kind of clues?
犯人を突き止めるための。クオークのバングルが見つかったことによって状況は変わった。もしも犯人がそれを見ていたとするなら、明確な殺意があったことになる。
With Quark's bracelet, Clover and Tenmyouji would have been able to go through the white doors. The killer handcuffed them to the sink to prevent that.
そうだ。多分な。妙だな。
What's wrong?
何も見つからないんだよ。
Huh?
何も見つからないことが逆に妙だと言ってるんだ。
What?
覚えてるだろう。天明寺は娯楽室で私たちの手首にルミノール試薬を吹きかけた。その時に使ったスプレーのボトル、確かにポケットにしまったのを私は見たんだ。
And now you can't find it.
あ
Do you think the killer took it?
あ、わからん。とにかく四つ葉の遺体の方も改めさせてもらおう。考えるのはそれからだ。
Phi knelt down next to Clover as she spoke and began to gingerly examine her corpse. Then, after a moment, I saw her hand stop.
なあ、見てくれ。四つ葉の大腿部、何か書いてあるように見えないか？
Yeah, it does.
申し訳ないが、少しばかり足の位置をずらさせてもらおう。
It's written in blood. It must be Tenmyouji's.
016と読めるな。
What does that mean?
待ってくれ。何か思い出しそうな気がする。016。確かにどこかで聞いたはずなのだが。ダメだ。思い出せない。
Don't get my hopes up like that.
いずれにせよこの数字が犯人を示す何かであることは間違いないだろう。多分四つ葉はマンドレイン、例の麻酔薬が打たれたからこの文字を書き残したんだ。朦朧とした意識の中、最後の時を覚悟してせめて残されたものに犯人が誰なのかを伝えようとしたのだと思う。
016, huh? Maybe, but the only people who could have done it are K and Dio. Assuming it wasn't one of us, I mean.
いや、クオークもいるぞ。もちろんクオークが犯人だと言っているわけではないが、
This is hopeless. I can't keep up anymore. Everything here is a mystery. Like, what about that old woman we found? Who killed her? The movement of the AV room makes Luna seem the most suspicious. But why would she have done it? And we don't have a good explanation for why she would have wrapped the knife up in the handkerchief. And of course, now Luna's dead too. So who could have killed her? The footage from the security camera paired with Dio's behavior makes Clover seem like the most likely suspect. But now we'll never know for sure. Alice's killer is a complete mystery. We don't know what the CR16 is supposed to mean. We don't have any idea where Quark's gone. What does any of this mean? Who killed everyone? Was it Zero? Zero Senior? And who is Zero Senior? What does he want? Why does this game even exist? And why did they kidnap us and bring us here? While we're at it, where is this? When is this? Mysteries. 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 I feel like my head's about to explode. Please, Phi. Give me something. Anything. A clue. A hint. Come on. You've got to have something.
Luminol 試薬。
Huh?
何者かが天明寺のポケットから例のスプレーを取り出した可能性は高いと思う。
Okay, but how is that important?
逆に聞こう。その人物がルミノール試薬を持ち去ったのはなぜだと思う？
So they could test for blood?
それを調べるにはどうすればいい？
They just need to spray the bottle at whatever they want to test.
だけ？
No, wait, you're right. Luminol reacts with organic compounds and glows, but the glow is really faint.
だから。
So you need to make it dark. You have to turn off the lights in order to see if anything's glowing.
ということは
That would mean... The rec room. Huh. Phi and I raced for the door. We weren't sure what we'd find, but we knew where we were going. I had a feeling deep in my gut that whatever we found would be the breakthrough I've been looking for. Okay, Sigma, do it. anything from this? Aww. Aww. Hey, he's a robot. How does he bleed? Everything in my head ground to a halt. Even after all I'd seen, a room full of corpses had a profound effect. They hit him through the hole in his armor. No! It was such a ridiculous thought that before I could stop myself, I laughed. That laugh made me think, was laughter in this situation a defensive response designed to protect the brain from constant emotional bombardment? They say that right before an animal dies, it feels a moment of comfort. Yep. Alright, right before death, the brain releases a huge amount of endorphins into the bloodstream. This is really long. It is. Pain is only a warning signal meant to help the body avoid death, but when death becomes a certainty, pain no longer has any use. Alright. In fact, that loss of pain can lead to incredible feats on the edge of death. Let's say that two species of animal come under attack from some overwhelming force. All of them are severely wounded and near death. Species A feels pain, but Species B doesn't. The horrible pain felt by Species A prevents them from moving, but because they feel no pain, some of Species B will manage to drag their wounded bodies to safety and survive. Alright. I get it. As a result, Species A is eliminated and only Species B manages to survive. This process of natural selection has been repeated for thousands, no millions of years. All creatures that walk the face of the earth are descended from Species B. I'm no exception. That's why I can look at a room full of corpses and laugh. The genes I've been given by a million years of evolution have changed my fear into ecstasy. Right. You deal with this stuff when you're in a murder game and a video game. I guess this means you and I are the only survivors.
だから何度も言わせるな。クオークもいると言ってるだろうが。
Yeah, you're right. He is still out there. So would that mean he killed them? I mean, you said yourself that there was no way there was a 10th uninvited player out there when Alice was killed. And we've also refuted the possibility of Zero Senior being the 10th person. There is no 10th person. The only people alive are you, me, and Quark. That means...
ありえない。もう一度二人の死体をよく見るんだ。K の背中には斧が食い込み、ディオの腹部には槍が突き刺さっている。あの非力な子供にこんな真似ができると思うか？
Alright then. Are you saying you killed them?
何をバカなこと。私が一体いつこの二人を殺せたと言うんだ。私はずっとお前のそばにいたじゃないか。
She was right. After the end of the second round of the AB game, Phi and I hadn't been out of each other's sight. We'd gone through the white door, explored the security office, solved puzzles, all of it together. No, wait. There had been one time. One time when I wasn't watching. The few minutes in the security office when I'd rested on the couch. Could she have snuck out then? The rec room and the security office weren't that far away from one another. if the round trip took about a minute and she'd killed them in 4 minutes, then the whole thing would have only taken her 5 minutes. Five minutes, huh? Just how long had I been out? No, that wasn't really right. I hadn't really been out. I just felt like everything was being fast-forwarded, probably because my mental processing speed had dropped. But how long had I been like that? It might have only felt like a few seconds to me, but it could have been much longer. And where had something like mental processing speed dropping come from? Hey, what you doing there, Phi?
いつもの通りボディチェックだよ。とりあえずディオの方から調べてるんだ。
Find anything?
ああ、2つもな。
Oh,
まずはこれから見てもらおう。
a knife.
ああ、
There's something engraved on the blade, too. Myrmidons. Is that the name of the manufacturer?
わからん。聞いたこともない名前だ。それよりも絵の部分を見てくれ。見覚えがあるだろう。
This is the knife that was stabbed into Alice's chest.
そうだ。刃渡りはざっと見たところ15センチってところかな。付け根の部分の峰から刃までの長さは3センチ程度。峰の厚さは3ミリぐらいだろう。
I think I've heard those numbers before.
総動長150ミリ、総高長30ミリ、鈍側相単幅3ミリのことか？
Yeah, that's it. Oh, when Luna scanned the old woman's body, those were the numbers it gave us for the wounds. Oh. Oh.
総動長とは傷の深さのこと。総高長とは表皮に刻まれた傷の長さのこと。鈍側相単幅とは同じく表皮に刻まれた傷のうち、先端が尖っていない方の厚みのことだ。要するに、これらの数字は
I just don't know what that tells us. Those numbers describe the size and shape of the wound, right?
そうだ。
So if they match, then that means this knife was used to kill the old woman.
まあ正確に計測したわけではないから断言はできないけどな。
Still, why does Dio have it?
アリスの胸から抜き取ったからだろう。
I know that. What I mean is, why did he take it? Did he want to destroy the evidence? Maybe he was the one who killed Alice.
もしもそうだとすると、例のやましいことともつながるな。
No, wait. Hold on a second. I'm getting confused here. Alice would have had that knife first, right? She picked it up when she found it wrapped in the handkerchief next to the AB room.
そうだな。
So Dio took it from her and stabbed her. If that's what happened, why didn't he just take the knife then? Why leave it there for us to see, then come back and get it later?
とにかくこの件について考察するのを後にしよう。その前にもう一つの物体についても検証しておきたい。
What?
さっき言っただろ。ディオの服から見つかったものは2つあるんだ。一つはさっきのナイフで、もう一つはこれだ。
This is going in an interesting direction. Hey, this is that
あ
key.
の時の
We found it in the Golem Bay. Didn't have any idea what it was for then, though. But Alice said it might be important, so she'd hang on to it, just in case.
じゃあこれは本来アリスが所持しているはずのものだったのか？
Yeah.
それをディオが持っていたと。
Yeah.
するとディオはナイフを抜き取った時に合わせてこの K のプラグも持ち去ったというわけか。
Wait. K's key?
やれやれ。この形状を見て気づかないとはな。
What do you mean?
来い。百聞は一見にしかずだ。見せてやる。
She walked over to Kay's head, knelt down on one knee, and pointed to the back of it. Oh. Oh.
これ覚えてるよな。
Oh, yeah. So that's it. It unlocks the suit, right? Ah.
試してみよう。
Before I had time to prepare myself, I shoved the key into the slot and twisted. But...
ダメだ。開かない。
Why not?
もしかしたらボディースーツのロックを解除するには電力が必要なのかもしれん。だが背中に食い込んだ斧のせいで。
You're saying it shorted the suit out or something?
だと思う。
No.
いずれにせよプラグは差し込み口にしっかりとはまったんだ。 K のボディースーツを脱去するためのものであったことは間違いないだろう。
Do you think Dio knew that when he took it?
さあどうだろう。
So I guess we'll never know what his face really looks like.
ああ素手じゃとても引き剥がせそうもないしなこのマスク。
Oh no. Is that how they died then? I wonder who he was.
そういえば
He tried to unlock his
K
suit
の
or
ボディチェックはま
something.
だだったな。調べてみよう。何か正体を突き止めるための手がかりが見つかるかもしれん。
She'd only been searching a few seconds before she stopped and pulled something out of Kay's robes.
見てくれ。
What is it?
ルミノール試薬が入ったスプレーだ。
That's the one Tenmyouji had.
そうだ。
Then does that mean Kay was the one who handcuffed them to the sink?
まだわからん。
Why not?
K がこのスプレーを手に入れたのは四つ葉と天明寺が亡くなった後かもしれないだろう。私たちと同じように白の扉の先にある部屋を抜け、その後で医務室に行ってからこれをとも考えられる。とにかく調べてみたいことがある。シグマ、明かりを消してくれ。
Are you going to check for a liminal reaction?
ああ、もしも K が亡くなる前にこのスプレーを使っていたとしたら、どこかに血液反応が現れるかもしれん。
There's blood everywhere in here, though.
大丈夫。試薬を吹きかけていなければ反応が現れることはない。当たり前だろう。さあ、頼む。
Done.
ありがとう。思った通りだ。見ろ。ディオの左手首。
Okay. The underside of his bracelet is glowing.
そうだ。
But why?
血液の痕跡があったからだろうな。
Whose blood?
これまでに大量の出血が見られた人物は5人いる。ローバ、アリス、天明寺と、それからここにいる2人だ。とはいえ、ディオか K の血液であるというのは考えにくい。バングルについた血は きれいさっぱりと拭われているからな。槍や斧が突き刺さってからバングルを拭い、その後でルミノールスプレーを吹きかけたなんていうのは現実的ではなかろう。
Then that leaves the old woman Alice and Tenmyouji.
そうなるな。
Do you remember what Tenmyouji said to us in this room?
バングルの裏側を見せてくれ。いいから頼む。
Do you think Tenmyouji had figured out that one of the bracelets would have what on it?
だとするとディオのバングルに付着した血はローバかアリスのものってことになるな。
I wonder which it was.
どちらかはわからない。だがいずれにせよ天明寺はそのバングルをはめている人物がゼロボスである、そう考えていたようだ。
もうよい。わかった。お前さんたちがゼロボスではないということがじゃ。
バングルからルミノール反応が検出されなかったからか。
そうじゃ。
Oh, wait. Are you saying that Dio is your senior?
わからん。ただ一つ言えるのはディオならば他の6人を殺すのも可能だったろうということだ。
Then who killed Dio?
K かもしれん。最後の力を振り絞って。
Another descendant of species B.
え
Nothing. Forget about it. Anyways, Zero Senior was Dio. Then
何もかも終わり、この忌まわしいゲームは終了ってことになるな。
アンビデックスゲートが開放されました。アンビデックスゲーム投票の締め切りまで残り45分です。
Quark. What? What is happening? That's impossible.
クオーク。
Quark! Quark opened the gate.
とにかく英会の倉庫に戻ろう。急げシグマ。
I know, I'm coming. Right behind you. Where have you wandered off to, Quark? We still can't find you. Oh, there's no one here. Did they run off?
どうして逃げる必要がある？
I don't know. How did Quark open an EV gate anyway? Without a star key, he shouldn't have been able to get it open.
おそらく私たちが娯楽室に行く前にリオと K の2人から奪ったのだろう。あの2人が白の扉の先に進んだのは間違いない。モニタールームの映像で確認しているからな。したがって彼らも私たちと同じように推しのカードキーを手に入れたはずなのだが。
But you didn't find one when you searched them?
そうだ。
Well, maybe Quark's a suspect after all then. You shouldn't write him off just because he's a kid. Maybe he knows how to use a lance or an axe.
バカな。絶対にありえん。カードキーを手に入れるのはリオとケイの2人が死亡してからでも可能だろう。
Oh. Alright, let's go find him.
当てはあるのか？
Nothing. How on earth would I know where he might be?
それじゃあ念のため調べておきたいところがあるんだ。来てくれ。
Do you know something I don't? The room Tio and K investigated.
そうだ。気になるだろう。
Of course. Besides, Quark might be there.
ああ。
Alright, let's move. The door says director's office.
多分所長室だろう。
I hope it has one of those chairs.
は？
You know, the folding ones that say director on the back. I've always wanted to sit in one and say stuff like action or cut or double decaf chai soy latte now. Really getting in the seat.
だから赤飯なのか？
Yeah. Aren't you excited?
まだ中に何があるのかわからないからなんとも。
Yeah, what if your senior was in there waiting for us?
だったら話は早い。一気に決着をつけて
You
さっさ
would
とこ
like
こ
to
を出
be
よ
in
う。
that seat, wouldn't you, Sigma? Right. Okay, I'm gonna open it.
だからいちいち断らなくてもいいとあれほど。
Okay.
いないな。
That computer's been turned on.
ああ。ディオとケイが立ち上げたのかも。
What is this?
ライオンが
It's biting.
かじってるな。
It has a couple input fields for user ID and a password.
おそらくセキュリティロックがかけられてるんだろ
Why don't you put something in?
う。わかった。やってみよう。やっぱりな。ひとまずこのコンピューターのことは諦めた方が良さそうだ。パスワードがわからない限りどうにもならないからな。それよりも何か別の手がかりを探そう。何しろここは所長室なんだから。ひっくり返せば役に立つ情報の一つや二つは見つかるだろう。さあ始めるぞ。
Oh, jeez. I turned and headed off toward a bookshelf, leaving me alone next to the desk. I felt compelled to stay and found myself staring at the screen. A lion biting the sun. A lion biting the sun. A lion biting the sun. Yep. And warrior for ninth lion eat the sun. Remember death. If the ninth lion ate the sun. Could this be the ninth lion? Then maybe. What the? Oh, wait, I can just go right to entering a password. What? Tomori? Well, I don't know. Okay, bye.